Hi everyone, welcome back to our New York homestead. Today I'm going to be taking you through my top 10 essentials as a beginner homemaker. So as a beginner homemaker, there are a lot of things that I have found that are really helpful for me for getting my kitchen in order. I will preface and say that all of these items are kitchen related. As homemakers, we spend a lot of time in the kitchen trying to make meals for our families, so a lot of this is kitchen based. I'm planning on doing another video in the future where I just do my essentials, which isn't even cooking related, or all cooking related rather. So stay tuned for that coming up in the near future. So getting started, number one would be my Dutch oven. I love my Dutch oven. I got it as a birthday present last year for my husband and I adore it. I use it all the time. I make my sourdough in it, I make soups in it, I make stocks in it. I use it for pretty much everything that I can. It has easily become one of my essentials to have in my kitchen, and I find new ways to use it, I would say probably every single week. I love my Dutch oven. I will link down below everything that I can to the best of my ability. The Dutch oven that I use is an Amazon essential, so I will leave a link down below. And if I would say any one of these is an essential that you should get first on your list if you want to be a homesteader or a homemaker, I would say a Dutch oven is right up there number one, because there are so many different ways you can utilize it and incorporate it into your home. My second essential is measuring spoons and measuring cups. I got this set from Target a little while ago and it has easily become one of my favorites. It's stainless steel and wood. When it comes to cooking and myself, I do a lot of things eyeballed, so I don't use this as much for cooking as I would for baking, but I'm constantly using materials like this to make my breads, or to make different things like cinnamon rolls, or to make crumbles, or anything of the sort, cakes and cookies and everything like that. I'm constantly going and reaching for something as simple as measuring spoons and measuring cups. My third essential would be something that my husband and I have tried really hard within the past year, I would say, to start incorporating more regularly into our daily life, which would be getting rid of a lot of plastic, harmful utensils. And one way that we are trying to eliminate stuff like that is by swapping it out with wooden. So I have, this is just a handful of the wooden utensils that I have and use pretty much daily in my kitchen. I really love this tool in particular. My husband doesn't like it, but I like it. I got it from Aldi. It was on sale. It was only $3 and you can use it for pasta and different things like that, and it has become one of my favorite tools. I mentioned this one a little while ago in my antique haul that you can go check out. I'll have that linked down below or in the cards above. Just a little wooden butter spatula of sorts and just some basic wooden spoons. This is the kind of stuff I reach for all the time. When we were first moved in together and starting out, we did have quite a bit of plastic, and as I mentioned, I have made a really conscious effort to eliminate that stuff from our home and from our kitchen and swap it out with more sustainable things like wood and metal. My fourth essential is my Crockpot. I have a larger Crockpot now that I use pretty often. I would say maybe twice a month I try to bring it out and use it. Crockpots are such a simple, easy way to get dinner on the table. You can put something in the Crockpot in the morning, let it cook all day long, forget about it, don't worry about it, it's there, it's cooking, it's doing its thing, and then later on in the evening, without even having to really lift a finger, you have a dinner for your family. There are a lot of easy ways to utilize a Crockpot, and I most recently in my Crockpot made a slow cooker French onion soup. That was the most recent recipe that I used in mine. I will link down below a couple of my favorite Crockpot recipes. I usually just find these from Pinterest. I'm not super good at coming up with stuff like this on my own yet. Number 5 on my list is a new item that I have yet to really crack into it, but I'm so excited to use it, and that is my grain mill. I'm so excited to use this. You have absolutely no idea. I have been really wanting to start using fresh grains, and I made an order a little while ago for Azure Standard where I bulk ordered a whole bunch of wheat berries, waiting for that to come in. There will be a video where I go through my entire Azure Standard haul because it was my first order from them, and I ordered a bunch of other things that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for that in the future. But I'm looking forward to using this. It is an attachment you can put onto your KitchenAid right here, and you put your wheat berries in the top, and then you can pick your setting from the dial, and then it comes out the bottom. I would love in the future when we have a house and some more counter space to get the, I don't even know what the brand is, but I will put in a picture here or link what I'm talking about in a little caption here down below. I would love in the future to have something like that, but to start out, my husband so graciously for Christmas gifted me this, and I cannot wait to use it to have some freshly milled grains. I have been really wanting to put some freshly milled flour into my sourdough, making really fresh sourdough bread that way, so I cannot wait to get that started in my kitchen in this coming year. Number 6 on my list is all of my sourdough bread supplies. I have accumulated quite a bit of sourdough stuff and items. I have gotten most of my bread baskets either thrifted or gifted. So my husband gave me one of these oval baskets for my birthday last year and one of these round baskets for my birthday. And then I thrifted one not so long ago. I thrifted an oval one not so long ago. And then I got another one of the round baskets as a Christmas gift this past year. In that I included just these linen towels as well. I got these off of Amazon. They'll be linked down below if you're interested. But these normally come with the elastic sort of coverings that can go inside the bowl. I found, and maybe I'm just doing it wrong, let me know in the comments down below, I found that if I use those, I put flour in, everything, my dough still sticks really consistently. I don't know why, but I have found that if I take a linen cloth like this, line it on the inside, get it a little bit damp with flour and a little bit of water, it just works a lot better. But I'm excited to do more bread making in the future in this new year. Number 7 on my list is going to be my cast iron pan. It is on the stove currently. I love my cast iron pan. I am trying to make the conscious effort to remove a lot of the non-stick pans and everything like that that I kind of had still in my kitchen. When my husband and I first moved in together, we got a real cheap set of cookware that we have been slowly trying to eliminate from our kitchen, but I still have a couple of bits and pieces from that. But I would love to get more stainless steel and more cast iron, and this is just one way that we are trying to do that. It is a great tool that every beginner should have in their kitchen. Number 8 on my list is wooden cutting boards. I've slowly been trying to accumulate a handful more of these to have in my kitchen. It's better than all of the microplastics that you would get using a plastic cutting board, and I love them. I truly love them. I mentioned in a vlog recently that I oiled them with some booze block oil and got them fresh for the new year, and I love my wooden cutting boards. They are wonderful, and I cannot wait to incorporate some more of them into my kitchen. Number 9 on my list is very similar to the wooden cooking utensils that I mentioned earlier, and it is stainless steel and metal utensils. All of these were thrifted. We have really been trying to keep an eye out, my husband and I, for different thrifted kitchen gadgets and utensils that we're looking for. This was a big part of it, so I would really recommend, if you are starting out and you have a really tight budget, definitely go to the thrift stores. There's so much that you can find at thrift stores. It's actually a little bit crazy how much you can really find and get secondhand that is practically new, and I have had just the best time incorporating them into our kitchen, into my homestead, and it is a really simple way to start living a little bit more intentionally and being more aware of the products that you are using in your everyday life. And last on my list, again on the thread of sourdough, is a Danish Wisk. And I really wanted one of these. I really want to thrift one of them too. I think that would be super neat to do. I love this one. It came in for my birthday. My husband got me a whole sourdough set where I got those sourdough baskets. I will link down below the set that he got me for my birthday if you're interested, but a Danish whisk I've really been wanting, and I really like this one. It's really, really nice. I can use it for eggs, I've used it for pancake batter, I've used it for my sourdough. It is an essential that I reach for all the time. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you would like to. I make 2 new videos every single week on all things homemaking, sourdough, and country living. I hope you stick around to see what I have for the future for this channel and for the future of just my homesteading journey with my husband and I. We have so much planned that we'd like to accomplish in the future, and it would mean the world to us if you stick around, and I will see you in my next video.